Good morning, everyone. Karen Danielle here from Karen Danielle Leadership, and talking to you today about delegating. I don't think anyone can disagree with the fact that we all want to empower our people and empower our employees, and that is a necessary thing for survival, right? And part of that, a huge foundational piece of empowerment, is delegating. But there's a right way and there's a wrong way. I hate to tell you, okay? So today let's talk about the right way. And what I mean by that is delegating sincerely. Okay, you have to have some things you have to consider a few things to make this delegation successful. If you delegate blindly and just are excited about the fact that you assign someone a task, that's not going to contribute to a whole lot of their learning, and you're kind of setting them up for a very unexciting path because you really didn't take into consideration the big picture for your employees. Okay, so how can we do that a little bit better? Delegating sincerely. That means, first things first, you need to know your outcomes. What do you want to happen, right? What do you want the results to be? You need to begin with the end in mind and communicate that to them. I hope you guys can see this. I busted out the whiteboard today. Very exciting. Okay, know the outcomes. All right, if you begin with the end in mind, it'll be very clear on what needs to happen. That is huge. That's both on the task and on what you want the person to learn. You want to cultivate their skill set. You want to stretch their skill set. So what do you want them to learn throughout this process? Okay, there has to be some thought given here. The next thing is you want to check in with them. Okay, before they go out and go do this task that you've given them, check in to see if they have any questions. Reason being is they are going to be very excited about the opportunity that they've been presented with. And if they have questions, they're going to be embarrassed, right? What's going to happen? They're going to be embarrassed to ask. So just, be the giver there. Ask them if they have any questions because you want to set them on the path, the straightaway path right away. You do not want to have them kind of figuring it out still right from the get-go. All right? Third thing, let go of the how. We know from neuroscience that every brain is different. All right, so how Jack figures out something is different than how I'm going to figure out something. The point being, true empowerment here, you guys, is this part, letting go of the how. Let them go figure it out. Yes, you're going to be pleasantly surprised sometimes, believe it or not. And yes, you're going to want to rip your hair out sometimes. I know you know that too, right? But they're teachable moments, and it's all about building foundations for future. Getting this right here, letting go of the how, that's where the trust starts to happen, and that's where true empowerment can take place. And that will cultivate an amazing leader and employee relationship, okay? Because then everyone knows that we're straight shooters here. We're not pulling punches, okay? Last but not least, the most important piece, and you will never escape this, feedback. When it's all said and done, how did I do? That's what they want to know. What did you think? They're dying to know what you thought. So please do not deprive them of the feedback on the process, the feedback on the goal achieved or not. And be mindful of one thing. Feedback along the way is great, but just with a grain of salt. You want to make sure they're not leaning on you too much. Okay, so feedback a little bit along the way is great. All right, so go delegate sincerely today. I'll be talking to you more and more about the empowerment illusion in the coming weeks and steps to avoid it. All right, have a great day, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.